morning, everyone. I am NadiaBJones, and this is the 90-Day Vision Transformation Challenge. Today is Wednesday, so happy Wednesday. Hopefully everyone had a chance to do their affirmations this morning or right before bed last night and get lost in their imagination, thinking about the person that God created you to be, doing what He has called you to do, that person that you have written down in your vision. Think it, see it, and feel it. Today I'm trying to keep it quick. I just want to talk about how whenever we go through a rough season in our lives, sometimes it's hard for us to connect with God. We'll get up, we'll put our favorite worship song on, and we're expecting that song to take us right into the presence of God, but instead we find ourselves searching. We find ourselves just still where we're at and not wrapped up in His presence, not wrapped up in His warmth when we're having our alone time with God, and we feel a little discouraged, and we don't understand where this disconnect is coming from. We don't understand why we can't get into the presence of God like we normally do every morning, especially with our favorite worship song coming on. And a lot of times, guys, what happens when you're going through a rough season, thoughts like, nobody has my back, nobody truly cares, and the only person that has my back, the only person who has me is me. A lot of times those thoughts circulate through your head. A lot of times those thoughts settle into your mind and you believe them, and they may be unconscious thoughts. These thoughts come, they arise whenever we feel let down, whenever we feel like a person didn't show up for us the way that we needed them to, the way that we wanted them to, or we're still waiting on the blessings of God to just show up in our lives, and it's taking longer than it usually does, or it's just been a long time coming, and then you start to self-loathe a little bit, and you may not be having like a huge pity party, but anytime you start feeling and saying that nobody has my back but me, and you leave God out of the equation, you leave God out of that statement, because I can understand you feeling like nobody has your back except for you, but it's not a true statement, especially you as a believer. God always has our back. God never leaves us nor forsakes us. So God is always with us. And the minute that we forget that God is with us, and we say that the only person that has our back is us, is me, we're self-loathing, and we are forgetting the person. We're forgetting the being. We're forgetting our Creator, the one who loves us, the one who is equipped, our manufacturer, right? So, and when we feel that way, that's us feeling broken. That's us, we have a broken spirit. We're dealing with brokenness on the inside of us, and we're trying to heal and prepare it ourselves, when we should just be taking it to God. And because we're not taking our brokenness to God, we forget the times that He has healed us before. We forget the times that He has restored our lives in the past. We forget how God has taken all of our brokenness in every season, in every phase of our lives, and worked it out for our good. We forget it, and we depend on ourselves to fix our brokenness, and that's a big mistake. And anytime we depend on ourselves to fix what's broken on the inside of us, instead of going to the manufacturer, instead of going to our Creator, the one who made us, we're messing up. And it's going to be a major disconnect, and nearly impossible for us to get in His presence, because we're still looking for us to fix ourselves when we need to just be looking to Him. And another thing we often do when we're feeling a little broken is that we take all of our brokenness and we give it to our significant others. We give it to our parents. We give it to our siblings. We give it to other people in this world to fix us. And we give them all of our brokenness, expecting and hoping that they can fix us. Listen, y'all, they can't fix us either. They cannot fix us. These people are broken too. But guess what they can do? They can fix pieces of your brokenness. And if you give your brokenness to God, God will send the right people in your life that specialize in pieces of your brokenness, that specialize in areas that they themselves know how to fix, that God equipped them with the material, with the knowledge, the wisdom, understanding of how to fix that piece of brokenness that in your life that he will send for them to fix. But that's God sending folks to you. That's God sending people to fix pieces of your brokenness. They can't fix all of your brokenness. They are not equipped to do that. The only one who can fix everything in you is God. And God will do it. He will send the right people to pick up certain pieces of brokenness in your life, and they will fix them. They will help you get through. They will help you heal, restore, repair, renew, build yourself up again. These people will help you. I can help you fix pieces of your brokenness. But guess what? That piece over there, I'm not equipped to handle. I can't pick that up and help you with that. As a matter of fact, if I touch it, I may even cause more damage to it. But these are things that you know, and that you come to realize when you take your brokenness to God. So what I'm trying to say is, y'all, if you're finding it hard to connect with God, you gotta think back on your life of all the times that God has been there for you, which is every time, all the time, right? And how he has delivered you, how he has restored you. Remember those good times, and remember that it wasn't you doing that. Remember that it wasn't the people around you doing that. It was God. It was God repairing you. It was God keeping you. It was God saving you. Okay? And he can save you again now. It may be a rough season in your life. And like I said, it may be something that you do unconsciously. It may be something that you're just not aware of that you even do. But now that I'm pointing it out to you, whenever you feel like saying, no one has my back except for me, scratch that, rebuke that, and get that out of your mind, and remember that God always has your back. God is always here for you. So whatever brokenness, whatever hurts, whatever pains, whatever struggles that you find yourself going through, give it to God. Give it to God. He'll send the right people near you. He'll send the right people around you to pick up those pieces of brokenness that they are equipped to handle, that they are equipped to address. And they'll do their part. They'll do their part for you. But you got to take your brokenness to God. You got to give yourself, your life, and your brokenness to God. You can't fix yourself. And the people in this world certainly are not equipped to fix all of you either. But they are equipped to fix pieces of you. And God will send them your way. So that's all I have for y'all today. A little brokenness is necessary. It's necessary for us to remember how great God is, and how God can take what we feel is broken, what we feel is not good in our lives, is a setback in our lives. God can take it all and work it out for our good. Okay? He's the only one that you can just give all of your brokenness to. Give all of your, you can just be vulnerable and exposed to God. And he is the only one that can take all of that, work it out for your good, not make you feel ashamed for anything that you bring to him. Restore you, deliver you, set you free, all of the above. Okay? But a man, a woman, this world, including you, cannot repair your brokenness. Okay? You can address certain pieces of it, and the people around you can address certain pieces of it, but they need to be sent from God, because you don't want the wrong person to pick up a piece that they are claiming to be qualified. They're claiming to be equipped and fixing for you, and they pick it up and they just, shatter it into more tiny pieces. You don't want to be deceived by those people, and that's why you need to be connecting with God, and make sure you're connected with him, so he'll give you the discernment to know who's equipped and who's not, because he'll send the right people your way. But there will always be imposters coming in to block you further from your destiny, y'all. So that's all I have for y'all today. I love y'all, and keep grinding.